just walking around here. Powwow grounds nice out tonight. Try to enjoy the evening. Nice beautiful moon out, as you can probably see here in this little shot. Real pretty out, so just trying to enjoy the nice moonlit night. And sometimes it's easier to see where you're going on a night like tonight, but just try to be out here among the trees. A lot of benefit from being around trees. Some people might know about that, some might not know about it, but I guess they release some kind of chemical. Makes good to be around trees like that. A lot of trees. I think one time the powwow grounds here at Whitego had a lot more trees, but they're just the way things are in this system. Seems like trees come and go, and a lot of trees have gone. Kind of sad, but it's part of how things change. Life changes, and it's like they say, one thing that stays the same is change. And even though that kind of almost don't make sense, it makes a lot of sense in a way. And so just enjoying walking around the Ponca Powwow grounds tonight, and again, beautiful moon, almost full moon. I think May 1st, full moon, and then I think at the end of the month there's a blue moon. And so just one of those things where maybe talk like this. Maybe you can see me. Spooky. But yeah, just kind of walking around here at Ponca Powwow grounds and enjoyed a nice quiet evening. Sometimes all you hear out here is trucks and vehicles, and I just I'm gonna tell you a spooky story that probably not going to right now, but a lot of people might believe in shadow people, but some people say they see them like when they're waking up, sleep paralysis and whatnot, and they say they see things and things like that. And again, it's a nice moonlit light, as you can see behind me. But really enjoy again being down here at the Ponca Powwow grounds. Is like, it almost feels like more home than just about anywhere. Been camping here for a very long time, since little baby in the womb. Been camping here. And Ponca people been camping here, but of course we moved here in 1877 or 79, one of those days. But we're having a 150th Ponca Powwow this August. Last fourth weekend in August. We have a dance this weekend out here, Friday, and we just had the Shinny games wrap up this last weekend, and just kind of one of them things where we're just a lot of activities to encourage one another, and that's why I guess, well, that's why how punk has survived all these years. And there's only 500 that came down here originally, I guess, in the 1870s, and now there's almost 4,000 of us. But probably a lot more if they didn't wipe out a lot during that time period. And I don't think it was just the government that did it, but it was a lot of just bad choices on part of individuals. But the European lifestyle is very dirty, unclean lifestyle. Like barefoot grounding is a way to help your health, and if you can do that, that's definitely recommended. And when Indians used to wear moccasins or go barefoot on the ground, they were more connected, and a lot of their housing was very nomadic lifestyle at times, and sometimes they would use teepees and travel quite a bit of distance, and they were grounded to the earth. And there are lodges up there by the Niobrara River, we're up in Nebraska. We're more connected to Earth in a way. I don't know what that creaking noise was. Kind of didn't tell what that creaking noise was, but just all kinds of weird noises sometimes down here. But some people are scared of being down here. I just think maybe some people probably should be scared to be down here if they're not Ponca in a way. But if you're Ponca, I don't think you really should be afraid of being down here. It's just a lot of good things happen down here at this powwow grounds, and a lot of wonderful, happy memories for a lot of Poncas. And just kind of walking around here, and again, to go back to that lifestyle that the Poncas used to lead. I believe a lot of times they wouldn't even really cook their food like they cook today, metal pots and other things. They would like cook in or they would eat it raw, eat their meat raw, maybe eat the buffalo meat raw, eat the fish raw, things like that. But nowadays a lot of the food's heavily processed and cooked in metal. Not only just the first time when it's processed at the place where it's prepared, but it's cooked again whenever it's cooked at the home. And that's what kind of dealing with this European ways, and a lot of these technocrats and these oligarchs of the day, these billionaire Epstein class, they live totally different than us. The way they have clean water, clean food, clean air, and extra sunlight cleaner. And yet, we're struggling a lot of times just to get the things we need, and get these billionaire oligarchs rig the system. And it's just almost nuts that one dude is almost a trillionaire, and then that one dude owns pretty much all the media. Oh, Allison and all these people own all the things basically and rig the system. And just one of those things where people are like wondering why they can't afford anything. Well, a lot of it has to do with the technocrats and their control grid system they set in place. And just beautiful watching the stars, and it's nice to recognize that there's things more powerful than man, and that man is just like a shadow, passing shadow, a mist, like the Bible describes, an exhalation or a breath that's here today and gone tomorrow, or like the grass, here today, gone tomorrow. So sometimes it's not like one of the things where I want to get too overly angry at these oligarchs, because again, they're not like they're going to be around forever. And you just got to keep praying and trusting in God, because He owns everything, not man. And we can just have faith in that and not give out. So I don't know if you can hear this all right, and just trying to share another video on live, practicing with live and seeing how it works, and kind of learning a few things about it. And just kind of, it's nice to be able to make these live videos, because I can save a whole lot of data or a lot of information without having to use up my phone's information. Guess I might have lost the shoe sole out here at the Shinny Games. Shoe sole. I would pick it up, but I don't have a bag on me. But maybe maybe a few days from now, I'll pick it up and come back through maybe, and just kind of almost back to the truck. And I don't know, I just enjoy being down here and feel like making new tracks. And that's what one old way of viewing it is, when it rains, is make new tracks. And we're making new tracks right now. And again, I don't know how many other Poncas may be doing these live videos and streaming and doing things like this and enjoying the outdoors. Sometimes I think I've seen a few UFOs while walking around here at night, so just unidentified flying objects. I don't think they were aliens. I think they were just like maybe drones or some kind of thing, and that's why I'm just kind of again not really afraid while down here. And some people are, and again like some people think about Bigfoot and other things like Dr. Wahoo or Deer Woman and other things. I won't mention them, but some people are afraid of these things, and again like sometimes you might encounter something that's a little strange, but it might just be a skunk, raccoon, something like that. But usually it's nothing too serious. Sometimes I'll encounter owls down here and other birds making some strange noises, but fish making strange noises. A guy down here fishing right now, and I guess he's enjoying the evening too. And if just one of those things where you can enjoy the weather and being outside and enjoying a moonlit night. It's really pretty out, and that's what I try to do, and just get around this area. And I don't know, just got to get outside and do things. But I got to get going. But if you like this content, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Helps beat the algorithm and grow the channel. So thank you again for your kindness and watching us. Please be safe out there. Read your Bible daily. Have a good night. Take care.